Out a roll to hit, what's the point of AC? Taking out a roll to hit means you have to make up a whole new set of rules. I got my Christmas lights up. Well, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you just take out rolls to hit from D&D. The system wouldn't operate then. I'm saying you'd have to make a new system or play a new system that doesn't use to hit roll. And there are lots of systems that do this to great effect. As for your question of what's the point of AC, well, let's imagine a D&D that didn't have hit and damage rolls, but instead one roll. You'd have to adjust the HP and stuff, but let's just talk about the hit roll. Roll a d20. The opponent's armor class is just an amount taken off the d20. If it's 0 or lower, you do no damage. You miss. If it's only 1 or 2, you dealt a glancing blow. And if you rolled really well at the top of your range, you do a lot of damage. Again, you'd have to adjust HP totals. There you have AC making a difference in one roll. You could still have bonuses to your damage after the fact, just by having weapon stats. If you want, you could even say some weapons only apply those damages after it shows that you did any damage at all, if you really don't want them to boost your accuracy. Either way, it still reduces it to one roll and a little bit of math. The reason why I think this is so cool, and systems like this are so cool, is because there is baked-in variance to your to-hit roll. Like, let's say that you would hit an enemy on a 12 and up. If you hit them rolling a 12 and you hit them rolling a 19, that's the same hit, and then you roll some other dice to get another random reading for damage, when you already have this perfectly random spread of 12 to 20 to work with. It can do that secondary random number generation for you. And there's this sort of elegant verisimilitude to it. Like, if you barely hit someone, you do nearly no damage. But if you hit someone super accurately and skilled, you do a lot of damage. Basically target their vital points or something. Let's say someone has no AC, they're not wearing any armor, and someone has no ability to dodge, they weren't trained. You could treat dodge like another penalty to your roll. Maybe it has to be an action to get the penalty, who knows. So if you're not dodging and you're not wearing armor, your range of damage is vastly increased. And there's something a little bit accurate about that, right? Like, if you're fighting someone who doesn't know how to get out of the way and isn't wearing any armor, any weapon will really screw them up. That's the appeal of systems like this. It's elegant. You could still have variance, you could still have the risky high reward builds or the low risk, low reward build, but it compacts everything into one roll instead of two. People like rolling dice. I get it. I like rolling dice. There is no rule that should be applied to every game out there. Like, D&D is working just fine as it is. But D&D also has a lot of mechanical holdovers from past generations that we just sort of deal with because we like the game. It is a breath of fresh air to play games that think outside the box a little and kind of compact everything to make it run more efficiently. Especially if your friends suffer from analysis paralysis. But yeah, it's just another valid way to make an interesting game.